X-Axis Radio. WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet, we're bringing out extra ratchet.
That'll be everywhere, like.
Those shops is upstairs, so we out here by awesome, man. We leave that up to Vito.
They gon' wonder how we still here, still on top. We used to build here, top 5 punching the clock. Running the field here, feels good coming around. After they hated, but now we run the town till we stuck in a wheelchair. We all share visions of hope and tell stories with dreams. We get the mixing like we giving you dope. And now we in position weekly, all access, extremities, ENT playing on our axis. Politics, top 40, building community from the X, applying that pressure, promoting unity. Royalty, education, love and support. Dope music, enough to feed souls, food for thought. This type of loyalty cannot be bought from a city where being real just cannot be taught. Listen in and you just might learn with Mr. You already know. Welcome to the return.
Camera's going right now. Oh. Watch it. What's going on, man?
What's going on? I saw I was muted, so let me do this again for the world in the streets. It's DAVON and me and Big Al representing our access extremities in the house. It's the Extremities ENT Talk Show on our access radio, going live worldwide with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
and Big Al doing the producing on the ones and twos. That's right. This week we got a guest who's running for office right in the access Torres. That's right. He'll be doing from 156 all the way down. So check him out. He's going to be on the show about 6:30. But Davon Franklin and I are going to go right into some things right quick, touch on some news, sports, weather, and just keep it moving because that's how we do when we do it better. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Comfortable. Yourself?
Getting through this hump day as much and fast as I can because it's been a long week.
Right.
It's crazy. It's a long week, but got to be done, right?
Yes, sir.
So, if you see what happened in sports, let's go right into sports because everybody's talking about it. Juwan Howard.
Yeah.
Juwan Howard. Yeah. I used to like him when he was in the game and all. I like his intensity, his tenacity. Yeah. But as a leader, you take on a new hat, man. You are a coach. Therefore, you are the one that tells the players how to behave and conduct themselves so that the teams have a good representation. He's the first one to hit another person. It's like, and then they say this ain't even the first time. I mean, because they call the timeout with a few seconds left. Come on, like really? I mean, they know all right. You blow out. You're blowing us out already. That's enough. Why call the timeout? I get it. You get tight, but that's no excuse for you to hit somebody.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta know when to step away when you see a man's button's been pushed and he's kind of, if he wants you to step back from him or whatever have you not, you should just left it alone. Explain it another time. It doesn't excuse him hitting him though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't excuse that. But it's like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was unfortunate, heat in the moment, you know what I'm saying, intensity, you know what I'm saying, and but he knew he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? He got the suspension for it, you know what I'm saying, which was proper, I mean, for real, truthfully, I said the same thing that you said when I saw it on the TV. I was like, yo, dude, you the coach, man. Because immediately the kids want to get down now because they, so that was a little bust on his end. I'm pretty sure he recognized that. You know what I'm saying? He made, he cleared himself. He he admitted his wrong. And then move forward.
And
happens.
It
happens. Yeah.
And now we're going. Yeah. And now just to keep on the subject of basketball, in the All-Star game, right in Cleveland, LeBron James is striking up again at 0 seconds, takes over the game, and now everybody's saying he's going back to Cleveland just because he made a shot. Would you stop it? Yeah. Then he came out and put he made a statement behind that saying the only reason I'm sticking around is when my son plays because I'm gonna play on his team. So maybe his son does go to Cleveland. Who knows?
No.
Cleveland gets another one.
Well, I tell you what though. I tell you what. From a marketing standpoint, the boy is a genius. I give him that. Because what it does is it puts his kid in position for his kid to get signed because somebody's going to be overzealous enough. Who knows? He may be dope enough to actually get drafted. You know what I'm saying? On his own merit. But you draft him, you got me. You know what I'm saying? So that's a G move to me, man. I gotta smirk at that one. I gotta
right now he's ranked 34.
Huh? What happened?
Right now he's ranked 34th as a junior in high. Right now he's ranked 4th as a junior in high.
Well, he got a couple of years, and there's college, and then he got time to develop. I just think from the standpoint of his father, like that's G move. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen between the time now and when he comes to the league. You know what I'm saying? If he comes to the league, you know what I'm saying? But it's a G move. Like I like it. I like it. Go ahead, Pop. That's dope.
You already know.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that's what you get there for sports. And now we're going right into criminal justice. Speak about the crime and the wave that continues on the rise no matter what. Now NYPD is going into the train stations to prevent all this stabbings and people seriously getting injured on the subway and getting rid of the homeless. The homeless are now being accompanied by police and social workers. They have a new initiative where social workers and police come together and to prevent any issues from escalating, because everybody has a stigma since everything that's happened within the last 3 years with police officers and defunding the police and all. Now they have to take a stand because Eric Adams is on that. I don't care what you say, you're gonna do what I say, or else you're not gonna work. I had the privilege of meeting Eric Adams twice when he was a CO in Brooklyn.
Right.
Commanding officer.
Right.
He's a real down-to-earth brother, bro. I like him 10 times, 100 times more than de Blasio. De Blasio was cool with me because I did the initiative with his wife for the health and wellness, in New York City. But Eric Adams, I understand what he's doing and why he's doing it. And right now, he has a 72% already, a 72% approval rating because he already is going after the people that are having gun charges or any gang members or affiliates. You're even an affiliate. You're getting questioned. You're being brought in. But the real issue here now is the homeless people are now being approached differently. They're being picked up or locked up and taken out the station. Now you have the social workers that are a mobile crisis team. Mobile crisis team comes in and when there's usually suicidal ideations or person hasn't been seen in a while. You know, so now what they're doing is they're doing a certain type of homeless segment to that, you know. So because of the crime wave, and they saying a lot of the people that are getting attacked on the trains are by homeless people that suffer from a mental illness.
Right.
So Eric Adams is out there. He's not doing the stop frisk thing, although everybody thinks that's what he's going to do. No, what he's doing is using facial recognition. He said this. We're using facial recognition on any camera possible. So if you're walking by a grocery store on 183rd Street and commit a crime somewhere on 35th Street, you believe they're going to look through anything from the FBI, FBI locator, and they're going to work it down to each and every state. And if your face even resembles a little, you're being put in. Because it's just like a lineup. You know, everybody has a double, right? So you got to have an alibi and all that. But these cameras will actually give them the opportunity to see the time that you did what you did and where you were actually at. It's crazy. And I appreciate that. Instead of doing the stop and frisk. Now, people are saying that it's an invasion of privacy, depending what stance you take. If it's your family member, what do you do? If your family member gets mugged, or if there's something going on in your community that you want stopped, and those cameras are the ones that helps you, and the police are using those cameras to assist. Well, other people saying it's an invasion of privacy. I guess it's who you are, right?
Mum's the word.
So, I know that's why I left room for you to answer, and you know it's true because he's not.
It goes to that saying, man. He's like you can't give him don't give him a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him a reason, like, you know. So
he said, I'm not going against people that smoke weed. I'm not going against drug dealers. I'm going against people that assault, people that act dangerous and treat people like animals. That's what he said. That's who he's going after. So he don't care if you smoke weed. You know what I mean? Because, you know, everybody now is on that smoking weed stuff. But he does say, if you abuse, you're going to have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So they're taking a different initiative now because
and I'll be honest with you. I always thought that was the proper initiative to begin with. I'm like, yo, dude, you got other shit going on than to be, you know, locking people up for arresting people for the petty shit that y'all doing. Like, yo, so you know, I could dig that, you know. So, what
exactly. All right, so we're gonna go right into the weather quick right now. Right now, it's 60 degrees in the Bronx, in the city. It was a high of 66 today. A basic spring day. A low 31 tonight. It's gonna drop dramatically tomorrow. It's gonna be cloudy, a high 36, a low 31. Friday is gonna be rain and snow. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be sleet, rain and snow. Friday. A high of 37, a low of 23. Saturday and Sunday is going to be sunny. Saturday is going to be 37, a low of 28. Sunday is going to be a high of 43, a low of 21. Monday is going to be sunny as well, a high of 32, a low of 26. And then Tuesday, a high of 47, low of 37. And Wednesday, a high of 47, a low of 31. That's your 7-day moving forward from here. It's now 54 degrees Wednesday, February 23rd, 628, That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Extremities ENT Talk Show gives you the news, politics, criminal justice, and the weather. DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
And we are here promoting independent artists live worldwide. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and come in with our featured guest at the evening, running for office, Mr. Alberto Torres. You already know on the Extremities ENT Talk Show.
Hey, know the fuck it is. EQ, who run it? Who run it? Yo, just get me a blizzy or something. It's about to get lit, no frontin'. EQ been running up all of these checks, chasing these bands, racing through all of these hundreds. See me, I'm swerving the humps. I'm eating good, Benihana's. Nick Cannon the way I be drumming. EQ say stuntin', curving your bitch like it's nothing. See me, I'm swerving the foreign. EQ not born, I'm flying designer. EQ always acting real proper. Your ex nigga still in the Honda. My goonies stay towing them choppers, make them removes or run up and pop ya. See me, I'm dressed up in Prada. Never been a fan of the drama. You think you ahead or not us? The fans of this bitch and we know we the shit. Yo, bitch pulling up, you know I gotta do work. Pass it to the bros like I'm passing the sick. Look at my neck and you know it's like 6. Bro with the flu, his flow so sick. Saucy my walk, just look at the drip. Punches got the pole, he let it go quick. Bitches like what now? Niggas like what how? Like you supposed to stay down or something? Scoring these touchdowns, look at these buzz down. Call me the king like I'm Braun or something. Pull up in a lamb or something. Shoot the glizzy till the jam or something. Dance on your bitch like I'm Cameron son. She said she got 6 friends or something. Said they give a neck in the bands no front. He just ain't smoking the grams or something. Put him in the coffin, little nigga not walking. Time to call his mans or something. Who running? Who running? Let me get it back. And they know me for shitting on everybody. EQ, I'm the one you stay hearing about. All I gotta make is one call of Brody's. Like 5-0, they come through and air it out. Got boy going crazy on 40s. On the block, Felly got 30. Got the good gas for a 20. Then I skied off in a hurry. And my sniper, he shoot it like Curry. EQ, I'm hitting the race. Rockin' V-Lone in a race. They calling me Kika the Great. I'm all about headlines. What is the deadline? EQ, I'm breaking the rules. I got me some triplets, got me some twinsies. Who I'ma pick on no clue. My Brody been bustin', I'll just stay clutching. Bro be like, shoot, I'm like who? EQ, I always been boo. VV's always been a pool. All fight all up on the sneaks. So I guess that means I'm bougie. If you see shorties at the O, those are all EQ groupies. And they naked in the koozies. My goonies stay towing them Uzis. EQ, I'm going up the perkies. I love it when bitches give slurpees. All I smoke is guys, you know my numbers hitting. We lifted. EQ one of a kind, you know the kid is different. I'm different. Niggas hating on me, but it's cool. Guess I got rich too soon. Guess I got rich too soon. Yeah. Guess I got rich too soon. Hey, EQ. Who run it? The fams. Who run it? The fams. Who run it? Man, you know who run it. The fams. Hold on. Yes, sir. You know the vibes. It's your favorite Bronx nigga, man. EQ. Hey, hey. Dressing all black like a ninja. With the smoke, Lord knows I'm a sinner. All this lean quarter body on my liver. I'm a hot-head, cold-blooded killer. Real street nigga in the hood with my white tee. When it come to beef, we don't...
Yeah. I'm going to battle.
I love Chris Rich.
Yeah. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Yeah. Putting pressure, none more nigga, none lesser. 9 Ninas all on the dresser. Ain't a killer, but don't test it. Hold on, demon. Got the drop, the town hot. You ride around in the big drop. The big body while your man's fly. Damn body. It be your homies from the sandbox. It explains why your man's not. Pussy nigga got your mans locked. Yeah. My ex bitch wanna get up. She still fuck with that nigga. And I ain't stupid, it's a setup. So both of them got wet up. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Yeah. This one a daddy. I'm back and I'm ready. Whipping a Chevy, trap out the telly, strapping the deli. Your bitch a 10, okay. My bitch a 20. Steady. You gotta aim steady. Leave his face in spaghetti. Demons on me, I'm ready. Feel like Nas up in belly. Ain't shit you could tell me. Never. Demon. Big dog and I'm leaning. Big drip, Aquafina. Shorty 5, so I steam her. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on now?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, sir. Glad you accepted.
I'm excited. This is my first podcast.
Really? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you are our first politician up here, so you know. Well. Should I call you a politician? No.
Well, let me just, let you know. I learned through the years that there's two terms. There's the politician, and then there's the elected official.
Okay.
The politician is the one that can go out there to the community, mobilize, get people excited, and usually they get elected.
Right.
Then the elected official is the one that has to go up to Albany or go down to City Hall and bring back the resources.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so although you may have individuals that are very good politicians,
yes,
they may not be very good elected officials.
Yes, sir.
You may have some elected officials, but they're not very good politicians.
Yes, sir.
So I'm trying to balance it out so that hopefully I'll be both.
I could dig it. Okay.
And one of the things that I wanted to convey is that the main reason that I'm running is because we need to start exciting our individual members in our community, the 84th Assembly District, to get involved politically. We have a lot of issues in this district. Public safety, guns on the streets, kids shooting everybody.
Yes.
You have the aspect of the affordable housing.
Okay.
We need to have more affordable housing. Yeah. However, when you have these large projects, they may become the projects of the future if we don't have resources to be able to help.
Yes.
A lot of people who are coming out of the shelters and going in, sometimes we have to balance those out because those are people that need help.
Yes.
And if we just throw them all together into a building with 200 people, they get lost in the shuffle.
True.
And we need jobs. You have to give alternatives to our kids. If not, they go join a gang, they're embraced, We need to be able to bring in resources to get jobs, but not just McDonald's and Burger King. We need to create opportunities like what you're doing, to be able to bring resources and be able to bring these types of services to our community so that we have the kids learning how to use the technology to their advantage.
Yes, sir.
You know, so you guys are really, really pioneers of what has to be done inside the community. I think, you know, you have your studios 135th Street, which is in the community. And we need to be able to bring resources so that you can augment that and bring in, I would like to bring in individuals, youth, who can actually participate and learn what it is to be in the social media and what it is to create a podcast. Because that's the wave of the now. It's not even the wave of the future. It's the wave of the now.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Torres, you're an attorney and a Bronx native. Oh, well, you got something, Jose?
No. Go ahead, Davon. You're doing excellent. I'm loving the way you conducted this interview. I'm impressed so far. And Albert, you're doing a phenomenal job. I already believe everything you're saying is coming from your heart, and you're so genuine. Continue. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, well, I was reading your bio, so I wrote down a few questions to ask you. You know what I'm saying? So you're an attorney and a Bronx native as well as a community advocate. You began your career in civic service more than 35 years ago, working on anti-drug campaigns, Not in My Neighborhood, You Don't, and Contact for Life. What inspired you to get what inspires you to get into civic service and to work on those kind of campaigns?
Well, you know, like many of our youth, when I graduated from college, I was the first in my family.
Okay.
I was looking for a job. I didn't have a job. What did I end up doing? I ended up going to law school.
Okay.
You know, to delay the entry. Same thing in law school. My last year of law school, I'm the first in my family. And once again, I didn't have a job. So what happened was, in an effort to network, I went to an event, and at that time, Herman Badillo was a very, very famous Puerto Rican politician in the city. Almost became the first Puerto Rican mayor of the city. And I went to an event because he was sponsoring it. And then that's where I met individuals in the political realm. And that's what opened up the venues for me to be able to start establishing relationships and networking. And the anti-drug campaign that I worked on, I ended up working at Bronx Core with the Bronx Borough President, Fernando Ferrer, and Roberto Ramirez. And the anti-drug campaign was in order to go into the community and get people to beautify. So we would identify at that time vacant lots, and we would go in there, bring the resources, Parks Department, and start to beautify the community. Unfortunately now, all those lots are disappearing because they're building all these houses. And then the Contract for Life was a very simple concept, dialogue between the children and their parents.
Right.
So that if someone comes and approaches them, say, hey, won't you try this? Won't you try this? Before that child tries the drugs, they're going to go to mommy or daddy and say, mommy, daddy, somebody just came up to me. And, you know, they try to introduce me to this. And to just have a dialogue, because unfortunately, what happens very often is that the parents are not communicating with their kids, or the kids are not communicating with their parents. And we have to start that campaign once again. Everything is dialogue. Everything is dialogue.
Okay. I can dig it. All right.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that campaign. I was a young child living off of Westchester Avenue on Fail Street in Bryant. And if you remember when that initiative, Fernando Ferrer came and cut the ribbon, and it was a whole field. I'm serious, Davon. This was like from Bryant Avenue all the way to nothing but just grass that went up as high as 15 feet. So what they did was they had all the kids come that were in drug-stricken area, because crack, heroin, everything was crazy, because Hunts Point was right on the other side of the bridge. I went to the school that was right there, PS 75. And just across the bridge, someone got stuck by a needle on your speakers. A lot of people got stuck up there stuck up crossing that bridge. You know, it was a scary time. and Fernando Perez with that initiative, along with Mendoza, and as you know now, Albert, I'm proud to hear you were part of that, because that kept me off the street. Because there was a lot of guys trying to get these little kids, me included, to go take the drugs to the customers and come back money,
Right.
you know. And my big brother saw a guy try to do that to me, and he beat him up. My brother beat this drug dealer up, where my mother had to come out. The whole neighborhood came out against the drug dealers, and they chilled out after that. And then it started, because we didn't have a PA, you know. School was you know, the only thing that we had was till like 5 o'clock. So this initiative took the kids off on weekends. We was cleaning our lots. We found dead bodies, we found dead animals and everything in that one little piece. But guess what? They turned it into a nice park, and now it's still to this day that park is there, and kids are playing on it.
And on Fail Street, this is the irony, because I used to be told that on Fail Street between Aldous and 165th Street, there used to be lines of people going there to pick up drugs, and there were rows of houses. And it just happened that I ended up buying a condominium there many years later.
Damn.
Small world, right? A very, very small world.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably played in those little abandoned buildings.
Okay. So, what position are you running for?
There was cheap lines. There was about 50 people running around the block and copying those drugs. So to see the change from the 80s till now, you know, I know exactly what you're saying, Albert, to see the beauty, how you beautified it, because it's now a condo. Look at that. That was a burnt down brownstone back in the day from like the 50s. And look at how they just changed everything, the whole scenery.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, what position are you running for in the 84th Assembly District?
I'm running for the Assembly. What you have is in the state system, you have the Assembly and you have the State Senate. And those are the legislative branches. They're the ones that create the laws. For example, they're the ones that created the bail reform. And, you know, as a result of that, there's a lot of conversation as to the pros and the cons of bail reform. You know, some people saying, oh, now you have a lot of crime because the kids come out very quickly. There's no punishment taking place. So there, you know, there has to be a balancing act, because, you know, there has also been a lot of tragedies where people were incarcerated in Rikers Island because they couldn't pay $500 in bail, you know, and they would be there 2 or 3 years waiting to go to trial.
Wow.
You know, and even on Netflix, if you want to watch Netflix, there's a show there about this young guy who was there because his parents couldn't pay $1,500 and all the stuff that he had to go through, you know?
Yeah.
So it's always a sensitive topic, because we're talking about our kids, our people.
Yes.
But unfortunately, also the crime that exists is from our people and our community. That's why I had mentioned earlier that we need to be able to bring in resources. We need to bring in legitimate employment efforts for our youth to give them an alternative.
Why the 84th district? Why the 84th Assembly District?
Well, I've been living here on Tinton Avenue for the last 15 years. Before that, I was on Fail Street, the block where, you know, Jose was talking about. And this is my district. You know, I grew up on 169th Street, Washington Avenue, you know, in the projects. And I've always been in the South Bronx. My office is on Melrose Avenue in the district. I've been there 13 years. You know, I'm a member of the community. Across the street, there's a community garden that I'm involved with. I was the coordinator this last year. Every year they have a new coordinator, but I'm still involved with it. When we had the pandemic, on my own with my family, you know, I'm an attorney, so I had a client who's the distributor, and we went and we got boxes of different types of food, rice, And we made packages and we delivered it to 60, 70 families that we knew in the area. That's when people weren't going outside, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been very, very involved and continue to be involved in the community. And I'm running in this district because this is where I live. And this is the area that I know. And this is the area that I know needs the help that I can offer them by going up to Albany and bringing those resources.
Yeah, okay, so that brings me to the next question. How would the residents of the 84th Assembly District benefit with you as one of their representatives?
Well, the benefit, bottom line, is that I'm very transparent. What you see is what you get. Okay. I will treat every constituent the same way I treat every client that comes into my office. And believe me, I have various types of clients that just walking off the streets. Okay. And sometimes they're individuals that have social issues. And I have to guide them properly because it's not a legal issue. Yeah. It's an issue of getting them some kind of social service assistance, helping them out with HPD. Sometimes the simple process of just filling out an application. And the simplest part is just sometimes listening. Sometimes people just want to be listened to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Why is it important to you to pass the Freedom to Vote Act? And how does it benefit the people of the 84th?
Well, the Freedom to Vote Act is really nationwide, but it's local also. Okay. So what's happening is that all of these efforts that have been going on since the 1960s are being challenged. They're not being challenged here at this moment in time as much as in some of the other states.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that it won't impact us. Abortion, a right to be able to make that decision in some states does not exist. So let's say hypothetically, they passed a law in Connecticut and they can't have abortions. People are going to start coming to New York, New Jersey. That's what you see happening like in the Texas area. Yeah. They can't get the abortions. They go to the other states. Yeah. And then what's going to happen is that, unfortunately, some of these young ladies and women, they'll do that self-help abortion, you know, which is very, very, very dangerous. And that's just an example of what can take place if we do not protect our rights to be able to vote. And unfortunately, we take it for granted that we can vote. That's why when you see in other countries that there's a mandate and there's a vote, you see people lining up for 5, 6, 7 hours to vote. Because that's a privilege that they want to exercise. And we cannot take that for granted. We need to get more people involved in politics. Unfortunately, we always say, oh, that's politics. I don't want to get involved with that. Politics is part of life. Right. When you turn on the Con Edison bill, when you open it up, that's politics.
That's politics, yeah.
That's the reality.
That's facts.
When you get a ticket for driving too fast, that's politics, you know? Yeah. Everything in life is politics. One way or another, we're impacted, not only financially, but emotionally, in the sense that we need to be aware of what is happening in our community. And we get there to the point that you have these tragedies taking place on the subway transit system. And now they're trying to send the police in there with social workers, which I support 1000%. The police should not be doing certain types of tasks where somebody else who's specifically trained to do that can do that kind of work.
That's facts. That's facts. Well, how do you intend on gaining support and awareness?
Like this, one conversation at a time. We start doing petitions in March for me to qualify. I will be going and shaking hands, one person at a time, listening to what they have to say and jotting it down, getting ideas, and being able to put together a platform for the community. Not for me, not for you, but for the whole community.
Yes, sir.
Which is a very diverse community. We have Hispanics, Blacks, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Ecuadorians. You have African Americans. You have individuals from Africa, you know, Gambia, different countries, you know, and we need to be diverse enough to embrace them all.
That's facts. Okay. You organize and host community campaigns such as Green Thumbs Gardens and basketball and baseball leagues for kids. How does the community campaigns benefit the community?
Well, I've been working with the Castle Hill Little League for the last 18 years. And we have over 500 kids that participate. One of the transitions that's taking place in our community is that kids are very much attracted to, basketball, but also to soccer, because we have a lot of immigrants coming from different countries.
Right.
And they're very, very involved in the world of soccer. That is an alternative to joining gangs, not just jobs, but an alternative. We need to keep them busy. If we don't have those resources, we don't have community centers that they can go to, where they're going to hang out? On the corner. And what are they going to learn there? What you usually learn in the corner.
Facts. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, cool. You were on the front line, so so to speak, during the COVID-19 pandemic, helping pass out food and PPEs with your family. Do you have any ideas for a plan for a sustainable recovery? If so, would you like to share a few?
Well, sustainable recovery is education. That this pandemic is here. It's getting better, but it's not going to go away. It's going to be like the flu, unfortunately, because there's a variant that's going to continue to always evolve. And this is something that closed the whole world. Everybody was incarcerated at home for at least 2 to 3 months. At one time where I live, you could hear an ambulance every 2 or 3 minutes driving by, taking someone to the hospital. It reached the point where 2,000 people in New York City alone were dying per day. Yeah. That was a scary I will never forget that. I still walk around with a mask. I still go into the stores with a mask. I try to be as diligent as possible. And I try to tell everyone we need to be diligent and be aware that this pandemic, which is becoming an epidemic, is still here. And this is an example of us staying together and being aware that we need to take care of our only temple that we have, and that's our bodies.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, my final question is, what is Alberto's community platform? About Alberto Torres' community platform. What is your community platform?
The platform is fourfold. Number one, public safety. Starting a dialogue between the community, the police department, and the social service aspect of it, and bringing resources to deal with the public safety issues that we have. Number two is education. We need to be able to bring in programs, and it interrelates to the public safety in educating the children and giving them alternatives, because if not, we're going to have situations where the gangs will be able to infiltrate. The other is affordable housing, true affordable housing. Unfortunately, some of this housing that's being developed, a lot of members in my community cannot afford it. They may say, all right, you got to pay $30,000 to $40,000 to qualify for a 2-bedroom apartment. They're making $27,000 a year. What happens to them? So we need to actually have true affordable housing in that respect. And the other part is the employment. We need to be able to identify what kind of business we can bring into the South Bronx and to be able to generate jobs within the community, not to be able to go somewhere else. And that's where we have to balance it out also with these affordable housing, because a lot of our commercial space where you could have a business are transitioning into residential, and they're knocking everything down and building buildings, but there's no jobs.
Right. Okay. Wow.
Absolutely. That was a great interview, Davon. I just want to close out by saying everything that Alberto touched on. If you remember, right before we came on, we were talking about the social workers going in with the police department into the subway. So we got a great person to give us feedback on that aspect when we were speaking about how Eric Adams came up with the initiative, which was already established when de Blasio was in, but it's being pushed now even more. Also about the education aspect, especially in the South Bronx. People don't know that the Bronx is the poorest congressional district in the entire country, still to this day. But yet, the Bronx is the only county that's connected to the continental United States, meaning we're not over water. We're like, you can access us easily through us. We got the Egan, we got the George Washington, we got all types of ways to go everywhere, right? Everywhere else is over water. So we're like a good place where we have a port like Hunts Point. We have an industrial area that was gentrified now. If you go down there, you see that they're making pumps into the that are going up that way for affordable housing. So I like the fact that Albert is talking about that, because these people are being told, you have to move out the projects because now that there's going to be a different tax bracket, or there was some rezoning that affects the poor aspect of the Bronx. And it's sad, like Abuelita who gets a little income of $300 a month, right? At home, $47, but if $1,500 out of it, you're gonna fall out. And that's what's going on. Like, they don't buy property. The housing sucks. Nights being cut in all types of ways, or they give kickbacks and stuff. And it's time for a change. And it sounded like the interview you conducted, the questions you asked, were addressed and replied to appropriately. So usually whenever we have had, in other places we've been in the past, when we met with politicians, we could tell who's telling the truth and who's full of it. And today, sitting here and listening to you, I see why God put us in each other's paths, because we're basically from the same stomping grounds. You talk about 169 and Washington. DAVON lives right in the area, and I worked in the area in Bronx, Lebanon. So, and I serviced those people in those projects, making sure that they were going to their mental health appointments, that they were going to see their primary care, that they were going to go to school or applying for some type of employment. Just because of the stigma of a project person, try to change that mindset. You got to deter, you got to reframe, like you said, educate. You got to reframe the mindset of the community, because the community's in one place and they say this is the hood, so this is the mentality. No, if you integrate and incorporate programs within that community, like the Webster Community Center, where they have basketball games in the summer, I think it should be something all year round, and like the Katrona Park, initiative with the summer stage. Now that they have facilities there with the tennis courts and all that, maybe other programs could be incorporated into that, and bring back Saturday school where kids can actually go play basketball and get like extra help with tutoring. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when kids were coming up, I was like the big brother. I was volunteering my time from 5 to 7 when our parents were working. They would stay in school and do their homework and then have an activity and then eat. Of course, all that is latchkey. So of course that was like community funds from like the city or state, whatever it was. A special stipend. Office, you say that at the poll, which is essentially important when it comes to votes. So when people vote for this, is it always they get what they want? Is the real question, because I knock on doors for a lot of guys and they talked a good game, but they didn't come through. But I feel today, doing this interview and just sitting here and observing the way you spoke so passionately about the South Bronx, not the Bronx, which is the most ever, and drugs are hitting it so crazy right now, all the fentanyl. I like what I'm hearing from you, and I appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your ideas, and I hope you do have the opportunity to expand your initiative, because what you do, I saw for myself. I saw you go to Castle Hill, and I saw your work. I saw in the community garden what you did for the community. I know that you're a genuine person. And today, I want everybody to know, and look, you got people people say best of success. You see, everybody's already speaking about. You did a good presentation today. You're genuine. Look at you. You don't have a suit on. You're chilling in your nice leather seat. You look like somebody that's tranquilo and you're speaking easy. And the interview with DAVON was quite impressive. So I all gelled and got more.
Thank you, my friend.
Appreciate you, man. For real, and good luck on your election, man.
And whatever I can do to help out, you know where I'm at. Just give me a call, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Take care. Bless you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the future assemblyman himself, Alberto Torres!
Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was pretty cool. I was pretty impressed reading the bio. So that's why I had to do the get the questionnaire. So yeah, so definitely appreciate it.
But let me let you know that. Let me tell you, that was a great interview. I loved the way you conducted it. It was really good, and I appreciated the fact that the questions you asked were he just sent the text and saying thank you. He had a great time. So you did an awesome job. Looking forward to having more politicians come on the show because you definitely did your thing right there. You asked all the right questions and you got the appropriate responses, and it flowed like water in the sea. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that. We discussed that offline, young man.
We got a couple of artists that I told you.
What happened?
We got a couple of artists that I tuned in through the Instagram, and they're gonna be calling in. We got Kalesa, we got Bishop, we got Piragua who's been chiming in. We got some other artists, we told them to call. We can do what we do. You already know. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, a couple of videos, and come back and get those phone calls from this artist. DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Only on X-Tremitiez ENT. Let's go.
My loyalty is royalty, and you already know. I'm my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. You ever had someone who had your heart and you just knew from the very start everything they said to you came from a place so pure and true? No matter what would come to pass, you would always make it last. This is what I found with you. I'm riding till our days are through. Love used to be a four-letter word, and every line I'd already heard came to me with something new, and everything that I've been through came a distant memory, cause I finally found the one for me. You're my rider, I am yours. You already know, we'll stay the course. Loyalty is royalty, and you already know. I'm my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. My loyalty is royalty, and you already know. I'm my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. Cause I got you got me. Guys might try, but it's goodbye. Cause you know I just walk on by. Keep moving, son. Our love is tried, our love is true. You've got me, and I've got you. I'm your rider, and you're my rider too. My loyalty is royalty, and you already know. You're my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. My loyalty is royalty, and you already know. You're my king, and I'll do everything to show. rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. No dependency, just sovereignty, but it still got you and you got me. This for the riders everywhere who understand that love is shit. Love can truly conquer all. We rise up every time we fall. So if you a rider, it's for you. Love will always see us through. Vibrate higher, know your worth. Let go of the past and put you first. Start with your own integrity. I've always known it starts with me. Start with you. Look within, you'll be a queen, ready for her king. Start where you are with what you have, and there you'll find your other half. Loyalty is royalty, and you already know. You're my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. My loyalty is royalty, and you already know. You're my king, and I'll do everything to show. I'm your rider, I'm your queen, you know what I mean. I know that they can see you when they're looking at me. You already know. Let's ride.
Creo que quiero sorprender a la novia mía con algo bonito.
Más o menos por qué.
Todavía no sé.
Acompáñame a llegar hasta el cielo, a sentarnos en una nube a conversar, que cada rayo de sol alumbre tu mirar, para ver en tus ojos eso que me hace volar. Oh, oh. Dame un pedacito de amor, colócalo en mi alma. Ven y llena este vacío, por favor. Un pedacito de amor, devuélveme las alas y caminemos de la mano junto a Dios. Oh, oh. Hoy vivo un nuevo amanecer por una hermosa mujer que ha cambiado mis mañanas. Tú hace todo florecer, has penetrado mi piel, has revivido las ganas. Ven, respiremos el aire que lleva amor como aroma y revivió mi esperanza. Basta con solo mirarte o tan siquiera abrazarte para saber qué me pasa. Un pedacito de amor, colócalo en mi alma. Ven y llena este vacío, por favor. Un pedacito de amor, devuélveme las alas y caminemos de la mano junto a Dios. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. ¿Cómo hacer sin ti? Si nada de esto es igual. ¿Cómo hacer para vivir con este amor terrenal? Yo sigo loco esperando, tú solo dime hasta cuándo. Seguiré buscándote. Acompáñame a llegar hasta el cielo. Dame un pedacito de amor, colócalo en mi alma. Ven y llena este vacío, por favor. Un pedacito de amor, devuélveme las alas y caminemos de la mano junto a Dios. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Juan, que la diferencia tú sabes. A&X, al cover, Stereo Sun Entertainment. Oh yes, Team Monkey Entertainment, man.
That's right, ladies. La diferencia. Only on the X-Tremitiez ENT.
Yo no sé ni cómo actuar si yo te vuelvo a ver. Me enamoré de ti inmensamente y no sé qué pensar. Andar contigo y recorrer, besándonos sin miedo en la tempestad. No sé qué me ha pasado, quiero saber. Quiero una noche nada más. 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 Quiero una noche. Me enamoré de lo prohibido, de aquí yo sigo sintiendo lo que es amar. Y ahora vernos escondida en cualquier destino, para mí ya es normal. Contigo aprendí que yo a tu lado las cosas son tan diferentes. Mi media mitad queda comprobado que nada nos pasa por suerte, no. Mi mano derecha es Cupido, tu corazón flecha me cumplimos. Primera etapa somos amigos y ahora te persigo. Y solo te pido que quiero una noche nada más. 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 Quiero una noche. Dime cómo hacer contigo si no te olvido. Y cada noche te espero. Vivo como niño escondido. He perdido amigos por culpa de este desespero. Me dicen que el que sabe amar en silencio también sabe extrañar. No sé si esta locura me pasan por necio, pero me llena con hablarte. Mi mano derecha Cupido, tu corazón flecha me cumplimos. Primera etapa somos amigos y ahora te persigo. Y solo te pido que quiero una noche nada más. 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 Quiero una noche. Damas y caballeros, otra sección resumida de parte de Juan, que la diferencia. Y estaba en colaboración con A&X, We Love Music, Stereo Shine Entertainment, Team Monkey Entertainment.
I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. I got my nails and hair done and did. Can't tell me nothing, 'cause I got this. I'm feeling fresh and oh so fly. My only limit is the sky. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. Life got me walking to the beat. I'm hotter than the summer heat. And in the winter, I'm so cold. Under the pressure, I'll never fall. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my closet out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. I got a Colgate smile, peppermint breath. My body's looking right and my mind is too. Plus my gear is tight, nothing I can't do. I'm out here in the world and I'm killing it. The world smiles at me cause they're feeling it. The sun ain't got nothing on the shine from me. I'm out here showing out for the world to see. I'm proud to be the best that I can be. And ladies, I just know that you're feeling me. It's time to step together into these streets. Come along with me, come walk with me. Come walk with me. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. I got my nails and hair done and did. Can't tell me nothing, cause I got this. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my closet out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah.
Alpha team, target is en route. Mission affirmative.
Copy. We got a fucking mission or what? Yeah, we do, man. Look. It's our target right here.
Your briefing is now transmitted. ETA 2200 hours. Target Dmitry Petrov is wanted by the agency for money laundering, extortion, and heinous acts of torture. Bring him to us alive for questioning.
Gear up. Ready. Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta be broken to build yourself back up stronger, piece by piece, to appreciate the healing. So the next time you're looking for love, you know where to find it.
Late in the night and I'm faded. Say that you're not gonna make it. That's 2 times in a row for you. Feel some curving, it's overdue. Lately you're testing my patience. Baby, I think you must be mistaken. I could find me somebody new, but they won't compare the truth. Girl, you got me, cocky, and sloppy. You get underneath my skin, and it drives me to no end. Look it, I ain't worried, cause they're not me, just a copy. But if you're searching for more, I'll tell you what you already know. Say it, baby, if you're looking for love, dress on over, lady, you're bound to find it. Can't keep holding on to what was. You
gotta be willing to trust in something if you're really looking for love. Trust on over, lady, you know it's right here. It'll come when you open up. Till then, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. You know the number. We'll keep in touch. It's too late, show way, no way. Drop dead, gorgeous, cold case. You get what you want from them names. Trust me, we're not in the same race. You're worth a good chasing. I thought about it, I put it on the line, but you run around it. You say you needed space, so I bought a rocket. Then been back in the same place, cause you got me. Cocky, but sloppy. You get underneath my skin, and it drives me to no end. Look it, I ain't worried, cause they're not me, just a copy. But if you're searching for more, I'll tell you what you already know. Say, baby, if you're looking for love, just another lady, you're not to find it. Can't keep holding on to what was. You gotta be willing to trust in something if you're really looking for love. Just another lady, you know it's right here. It'll come when you open up. Till then, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. You know the number. We'll keep in touch.
But I'm coming as Ian on this one.
Okay. I see you over there staring at me. Just tell me what you really think about me.
It was a great night, your stars are real bright. We laughed from sundown to the end of the night. Watched a couple movies, jumped in a jacuzzi. Became one open book where we both write the story. Open the wine and give me a kiss. Watch as you struggle and enjoy your bliss. We made dinner, then baked some desserts. That stress bell backwards, baby, ain't that berserk? 100 conversations and not one fight. Nothing could go if everything was right. I wanna be beside you, deep inside you. Not just your body, but that beautiful mind too. I wish you would pick up, meet me in the afternoon. Cause this piss sucks when no one to pass it to. Take me on a date, keep me out real late. Having a good time, hell no, it's fucking great. I stare at you, sit here next to me. I love when your smile goes from cheek to cheek. I promise to give you all of me. Till end of time, I'll be by your side.
Feel alive when I look into your eyes, it's how it's supposed to be. When you're holding me, yeah. You know you got me memorized, come on over, need you close to me. Yeah, when you're holding me, babe, you got me smiling from sea to sea. I never knew that this could happen to me. Told me slow down, enjoy the road we gonna go down. Between me and you, it's gonna go down. Trust that we were meant to be. Now I can give you all the best of me.
Back, boom, boom,
DMX was born to be on. As far like he was a legend before he even made it.
There was a tape that was circulating of him battling at school 12.
Yeah.
It was a tape that everybody had.
Shout out to Bill Blast too.
That we battled?
Bill Blast.
I'm a cool G when I rap on the low. I'm trying to get my money back, yo. So I stay on the gram and post like Malone, do work. Got a little Uzi like Bert. Nothing you can tell me, put holes in your belly. Watch they start calling me Machine Gun Kelly. Chump, you don't want me to dump. Say another word and I'll get my little pump. What? I'm supposed to jump, I stay on chill while they all slump. Pimpin' ain't easy, you working with a baddie. Mine send me the cash like it's a trick daddy. In the Benz, no Maybach, still lay back. Call my mom Rocky, cause she wanted ASAP. Producer, do shit y'all ain't used to. Life is good, high off life, future. Blast, don't let them steal your joy. Now I'm an outcast, still in that big boy, stay dapper. Trapper, the real McCoy, I'll clap her. Especially if I get a chance like the rapper, slapper, actor, mactor. Yeah, y'all, that's black humor. From the Big Apple, I'm a Mac user. Amazing lines. At any place in your face, I can bust a rhyme. You can get it in the club or the streets on beats, however you want it. Baby, I'm a young thug. I'm a star, a G. I'm a boss, I'm me. Nigga, I ain't got time to push a T. Only thing I'm trying to push is this brand new V. Whether locusts or cypress, be real with me. They got nothing on you like B.O.B. Speak with my native tongue like I'm Chi Ali.
Back boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You already know Extremities ENT. We saw a few videos right there for the streets. We're back live for a while. Caught me here eating some letters. That's what it is. That was a great interview conducted by DAVON Franklin Water Torres. We had some Back and Boom Beats video there. We had Piragua. We had
shout out Bill Blast. Who else? EQ.
Juanqui La Diferencia.
Yeah.
That's right. So you know we be promoting
Kate Fox.
You want to see? Yes, sir. If you want to see any feature artists, go on the feature artist page on the website. You'll see other artists out there we promote daily and on commercials on other shows. People like Bishop, representing Virginia. You already know.
Yo, we have
we got a caller on the line. That's what's up. Caller, you live.
Calling
Who's
you
on the
live.
phone?
What it do, fellas?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, it's
Who it
Bishop
be?
calling in, man.
Yeah!
Man.
You already know Big Dick on the line from VA.
What's going on with you, man? How you do?
What's going on
on?
there in VA, Big
Yo,
Bishop?
yo. Now go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. You got it.
Big Bishop, what's going on? Tell everybody what you're doing and the video we got right now on the feature page.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man. We hear you now.
All right, what's going on? I hope everybody's in good health. Bless everybody.
Likewise, likewise, likewise. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Just, sitting at home, playing some Xbox, watching this greatest show on earth every Wednesday.
Dope. Appreciate you, man. What you playing, man?
You already know.
Just playing some 2K, gotta keep it simple.
Gotcha. What's your team?
Oof. I grew up D-Wade fan, so Miami Heat all day.
Got you. All right. I can feel it.
Are the Heat still in first place? They on fire, right?
Yes,
They
sir.
on Fuego. Let's see how they come out this All-Star break.
Yes, sir.
I'm hearing some great things about Miami that they might go all the way. I don't know. Might present in the East this year.
We'll see. Definitely.
Bishop, talk about the video.
You already know. They almost like the Yankees. They could pay their way towards anything.
Talk about the feature artist video we got.
Which one? What I got to do?
Yes, sir.
Or the K-Fox. Every time I walk out the door, it's a runway.
That's what it is. That's what
forgive it.
Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to all the artists. It takes a lot just to make one video, just to put everything together, not to mention all the finances and time that go into it. So everybody's getting applauded. Everybody.
No doubt. Who? Oh shit!
Who what? I couldn't hear the last part. Who what?
What? Who directed the video, man?
Who? What I Gotta Do? Stars Coleman. He's out of Newark, but he's always in the lower. He's doing his thing. He's actually doing a comedy show coming out soon. He's looking for zombies. So anybody want to be a zombie, go hit him up. Stars Coleman on Instagram. You can find him on my page as well.
Okay.
That's what's up. You already know, always got his video here every Wednesday. Good looks for the call in, my brother.
No doubt. All love. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Be safe. I'm going to keep watching y'all. Keep entertaining.
You too. Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
We got another caller, Davon. We got another caller.
You live. Hello, caller. You live.
Caller, you live. Wow, that was Piragua right there, right from the lower east side of New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
my bad. We took too long with the conversation.
Nah, this is
y'all go online, call right back right now. That's right. Everybody call in. That's tuned in right now. The phone number's right there. 347-708-016. 347-708-0216. Extremities ENT. We all we got. Anybody could call in. Everybody gets promotion. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. Show your love for the one and only DAVON Franklin, Jose Rivera, as we promote businesses and artists worldwide. We give you the best of everything, not just one type of music, all kinds of music. And we promote all types of businesses.
That kind
DAVON,
that,
anybody out
yes.
there you want to work with?
What happened? Repeat
Anybody
that.
out there looking forward to work with?
Any and everybody, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's talent all over the place. I've been, you know, fortunate to run across, you know, quite a few. I was just thinking about some of the guys that I work with, you know, in YO and various other places. So, you know, I'm looking forward to just getting out there and work. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I do, you know what I'm saying, and you know we see where it go, you know. So long as the energy is right, you know what I'm saying, the vibe is pure, and you know the music is dope, you know what I'm saying. We hey shit, we can do some things, man. You already know.
We're rocking as long as everything is going right. We rocking.
You already know. I was actually visualizing. See, that's what we didn't hear. Caller, you live.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Caller, you live.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Back in the building. Yo, sorry the call dropped earlier, fellas, but you know, I'm back like I never left.
Okay. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, just chilling, man. Like I said earlier, I wanted to say salute to you guys, man, for the playlist and everything you've been doing, man, with the video and, you know, everything with the team, man, showing that support. You know what I'm saying? It's much appreciated, for real, for real.
No doubt, man. Yo, we looking to do further things, man. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all love here, man.
Oh, definitely. And if any of you guys out there get to Texas,
we understand
you know
that
what I'm saying? Go check out the team, man.
Okay. No doubt.
I understand you got some artists for us coming up, right?
Oh yeah, man. I got Kumba, I got Mike G, you know what I mean? NTG and Young Draw from Philly. Man, I mean, I got the squad that's about to come over there and bless y'all some, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, it's coming.
No doubt.
We're already in the works waiting for that. You already know the whole team is about to come through. We got Kalesa from Canada, a totally different country. And you got Bishop from PA and from PA, you know what I mean? And we're going to take it all the way from NYC because everybody here is okay with it. They love the movement, love the video, they love the music. The music, man, I play it every day. Whenever I get in my car, I play the playlist, and you're right there, number 1 and 3, exactly. Because I got to throw R&B right in between. Get a first track, then the R&B, then back through, and then you know what I mean. I like to throw the R&B is so the Mob is the first 4 songs every time I get in my car.
Right. Hey, yo. And I'm just gonna put it out there though, but that Hooked on a Feeling by Calypso, me and her, we're working on a remix of that joint. So you'll hear me spitting some bars on that joint. It's coming soon.
That's what's up. You already know Bishop Mob. He already got moves making, going down to Texas. You know what I mean? Yo, speak about that video that we got on the feature artist page on the website.
The bars video. Yeah, man. The 16 bars is just real, you know what I'm saying? For all my fans, you know, they've been hearing me do my thing, you know. I've had a few freestyle sessions I was in as well. So I figured once I was away for a while, let me go ahead and hit them with a little quick 16 joint. That way everybody knows I'm still working, I'm still doing things outside of the business too. So, you know, bars, man. I'm glad everybody enjoy it.
No doubt.
Absolutely. Be sure to go on to Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop Mob, or you could go on the Extremities ENT playlist of independent artists. You know what I mean? Right there, you'll catch our favorite track, the people we've interviewed and who made it. Because not a lot of people made the cut, but we only picked the best songs out of the people that we rocked with. You feel me? And guess what? A lot of people are talking. You know, Master MC, K Fox, you got Wonky, you got Bishop, you got Kalesa, you got Bill Blast, you got Montezuma. You got a bunch of people right now rocking and getting their streams up because we do the real biz for our fans. Bishop is definitely a stand-up guy. He's a real dude, and he's bringing back the right music for the culture. Salute to you, big bro.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring life back to this game one track at a time with me and the team, man. Appreciate you guys, man. People, check it out, man. MobOutEntertainment.com. Welcome to the movement. Another project. Oh, yeah. One more thing, man, before I leave. Got a project dropping next month, mid-month, man. You know what I'm saying? The Welcome to the Movement joint. I'll make sure you guys get a copy and everything, man. So y'all stay blessed, man.
You too. Looking forward to it, man. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
You already know. Bishop Boy!
Hey.
That's right, ladies.
This is On the Mass Media.
Yeah, man. I thought I'd go ahead and get you all a little sneak, little 16 joint, you know what I mean? See where I'm coming from. Alright? My lyrical poetry flow crisp and stay phenomenal. What others water down and follow trends, there's nothing I would do. But I understand this culture's reaching for acceptance. But the music that they subject you nowadays I can't respect. What happened that have the substance, lyrics that had a message, bars linked with the hook coming together, creating the essence. Most cats ain't even rapping no more. They rather chant on the track or ramble our words in no direction at all. I'm appalled by the lack of respect, cause nowadays it's rare to find talent with trash collecting the check. I guess that's why I stay indie instead of being a clone. Having full creativity and keep it moving along. Try to educate these ones anytime that they seek it. Give a history lesson of the 5 elements just like a teacher. I'm on the center like a quarterback. Call them misdirection cause I'm going in for the win. Hip hop, they getting our corner. I'm not just spitting, I'm just stating facts. A true student to the game that's been lost. It's time to bring it back. My passion is never ending, you can tell when I write. With infinite versatility, grinding and gaining strength. Still in the trenches till my mission's completed to get it right. This be the realest shit you heard in your life. What? This be the realest shit you heard in your life. That's right.
And so, yeah.
That's what's up. Nice segue into the video. Salute to Al, always coming through with the segues.
Yeah,
great
man.
amount of phone calls. Great interview tonight by DAVON Franklin with Alberto Torres. Great people.
I'm doing the behind the scenes live shit on my phone. So I'm going in and out between both screens and segments. But yeah, just from my own personal view, you know, I got some things that I'm gonna run by you later on. So you know,
you already know. So in closing, you know, we got the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be pretty smooth. We got the Bishop sending the mob over, and then we got someone else that's gonna come over and possibly promote their business as well. And we have just to let everybody know, we have on the website, we have a donation tab underneath our show that was incorporated. So if you ever want to be a guest on the show, please feel free to go on the website and press the donation tab. All the funds go directly towards the community-based show, because that's what we are. We are a community-based show. We give information. And as you saw, we interview politicians, businesses, artists, all to be provided with a platform so that they can excel. That's what we do at X-Tremitiez. DAVON Franklin and Jose Rivera, the DJs of the VJs, in the music industry go worldwide with Al Williams, and that's right, we is satellite in the night when you see us shining down bright. So whenever you want to catch us, come on a hump day, but don't forget your camel because you ain't leaving here with a broken back. You're leaving back with a bunch of facts. That's right, DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
If I learned something new today, more than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted a life.
Oh, live, love, and love life, people. Take care of each other.
You already know.
Natural instinct. Reaching outward when inward is too raw. Unshaped, unformed, chaotic. Fragmented by life, death, fear. Instincts formed by need, by pain. Force and reach, redefining, reshaping, reforming. Force and reach of inward hope, of inspiration. The reach to your story.
My natural instincts kicked in, feel like my groove back. On the road to the riches, I got my moves back. Running it up in the field, feeling like DJ. Always bread on the line, I'm there, I needs that. Yeah, every crumb, remember feeling like a bum. Cause I was down on my dick, couldn't accumulate funds. Now up, the numbers run like I own the speakeasy. If you an unfamiliar face, I'd advise you to speak easy. Cause I don't tolerate the disrespect, not at all. One cut of the eye, I'm cutting your neck. I'll be there in the fly, you cutting the check. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. Show my hand so it's not misconstrued. I've been having my way since Lauren Rugby's in the trues and the Olympic Jordan 7s for the love of the game. Don't get your stupid ass hit for playing off my name, cause I don't tolerate the disrespect. One cut of the eye, I'm cutting your neck. And I'll be there in the fly, you cutting the check. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. I love when the odds ain't in my favor, that's when the urgency rise. Come on, let's raise the stakes some more. I'm all in, and I refuse to take a pay cut. Razor in my jaw like Birdie, get your face cut. 350 Yeezy, boo, Sam Toe. So out the country with my boo in the sand, a body dope. My next move is always a wonder, nobody knows. My best move is soon to come, come on, let's get this dough. If it ain't about no money, then what is about then? I've been thumbing new hundreds and still counting. All you pundits redundant and just alike. Other cowards talk shit, but you never fight. Show and tell guns, show up in your tail quick. But I'm too smart to be sitting in that cell sick. Ice in my veins, they think I'm anemic. If I up this pistol, you should know I'm about to steam, and that's just a fair warning. You only get one. Never been much of a talker, I just get shit done. You been a nut since a pup, type I punch on, watch you run. Never needed a reason, used to do this shit for fun. Now my move based off funds, I got too much on the line. Can't afford a false move, one slip up, somebody dying. So you gotta ask yourself, is it seriously worth trying? Cause what I said I'ma do, and if I don't, I'll be lying. I don't tolerate the disrespect, not at all. One cut of your eye, I'm cutting your neck. And I'll be there in the fly, you cutting the check. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck. They say life is a gamble, I'm cutting the deck.
Instinct takes over, fragmented by life, death, fear. Instinct is survival. Survival of natural instinct. Natural instincts.
Good body proper, make me blow up my wonder. All I want is a wonder. Let's tango, baby. Wind your waist for me. Let's tango, baby. Pretty lady. Let's tango, baby. Wine your waist for me. Let's tango, baby. Pretty lady.
My tops Lizzie don't even touch me. Rap out the streets so them young niggas love me. These Valentinos cost the same as my pumpy. Call me Selfridges, the West girl love me. Tops from a robbery, shoes are from country. So these feds hate the life that I live. But you're talking about Zeds, I put 5 on the strip. But I'm missing my cells when she's whining them hips. Today, it's Gucci designing my kicks. It's funny cause double G's the size of her tits. Yeah, I just caught Mercedes all liking my pips. And it's funny cause Mercedes designs all my whips. The sun's out, my gun's out, babe, come to the fun house. I need 10,000 to come to the club now. I think that she likes me, she wants to be wifey. Nice and she's spicy, reminds me of Chinese.
I caramba, body good, body proper. Let me blow up my wonder. All I want is a one dance. Let's tango, baby. Wine your waist for me. Let's tango.